What's up, guys? My name is Zero, and today I'm coming to you guys with a Genshin Impact videos on artifacts. Now, I'm in a couple communities, well, probably like 5 communities for Genshin Impact, and I see a lot of, is this artifact good? What artifact set should I run? Is this artifact set good for this character? And I see a lot of people give a lot of misinformation or uneducated information. So I wanted to make a quick video about artifacts, what you should run, what you're looking for, and all that stuff, yada yada. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
Hey, listen!
Alright, first we're going to talk about the different types of artifacts and what main stats it can give you. Now, let's start with Flower. Flower will always give you flat HP for the main stat. The only difference is the substats, rarity, and the set that it's from. With feathers, they will always give you flat attack. Same thing with flowers when it comes to the difference between them. Now with timepieces, cups, and headpieces, they all give attack percent, defense percent, and HP percent. But the difference between them is timepieces are the only ones that give energy recharge and elemental mastery. Cups are the only ones that give you elemental bonus or physical bonus. And headpieces are the only ones that give you crit damage and crit rate. That is the difference between the timepieces, the cups, and the headpieces. Now, the substats that most people look for, that I look for, are attack percent, crit rate, crit damage, also energy recharge, and for some characters, elemental mastery. Now, you can also have flat attack if you also have that on the piece. That's not a bad thing as long as you have attack percent to go along with it, because flat attack is not as good as attack percent. Now, you won't get these all of these substats in one artifact. I barely have any artifacts that don't have HP percent or defense or flat defense. I don't have the luxury of showing you a god artifact. This one's okay. I'd rather take crit damage over energy recharge, but it's pretty good. Now when you're looking for these artifact substats, you won't get them all on every piece, and that's okay, cause it's genuinely luck based. Like, you gotta have good luck and get good rolls on your substats when you upgrading your artifacts. And I can't lie, I don't have the best luck. Like, this is one of my only good pieces where like that rolled into the substat that I wanted to more than once. Now, most people that I see, they just see a attack percent artifact and they just want to roll on it just cause fuck it. But as you see, not all attack percent main stats have good substats, and again, that's okay. If you need a, like for this piece, hold on, let me go to see you. I have Noble Oblige on him. I took some artifacts off of him, but it's whatever. I have Noble Oblige on him, but as you see, I don't have a lot of Noble Oblige pieces. So And rather than just being picky and be like, oh man, these subsets are trash, I can't use this piece, um, I just went ahead and used it. Like, you use what you have to get something that you want. Like, you can't just be like, oh man, these subsets are trash, I can't use this piece, I'm gonna just feed it. Well, now you don't have another attack percent noble supplies piece for your noble supplies 2-piece set or 4-piece set. Like, you got to use what you have to get what you want, and you can't be picky when you're first starting off. Like, I am AR46, about to be 47. I just started doing my 5-star artifact grind, and I can't be picky about the 5 stars that I get right now because I don't have a lot. But anyway, I can't be picky about the artifacts that I have, so I have to use what I have to get what I want in the future. For cups, if you're using a character who uses elemental damage a lot, like say Beto for instance, she used her skill cooldown is really low, and there are also sets that lower it, but I'll get into that later. But her elemental skill has a really low cooldown, so electro damage on her for her skill and her ult is a really good thing in my opinion, because it boosts her damage significantly because she already has a electro bonus boost from ascending her, and plus this will make her damage a lot more when it comes to her skill and her ult. Alright, let me give you a comparison of my Beto's perfect counter with her electro damage piece right here, with her electro damage piece versus the attack percent piece. So first we're going to give you electro damage. See, she only has 2k attack and she has 80% electro damage bonus. So let's go to this drawing card. Alright. 10k. That's with electro damage bonus cup. Alright, now I'm going to show you her perfect counter number with the attack percent piece on. As you see, I have 300 more attack, but her electro damage bonus is the default 33%. Alright, set this grass on fire. 9k. A flimsy 9k. Now I know there are probably people saying that, oh, there's only 1,000 difference, that's not that big of a deal. Yes, 1,000 difference, but I had 300 more attack, and if it made more of a difference to have attack percent on, then it should do more damage on my elemental skill. Now, I know people will probably also saying that she's a claymore user and you want to get her attack higher so you can do more damage on your white numbers. Well, if you're using her for her white numbers, you would do better going physical damage piece, because physical damage piece boosts the white numbers more than just playing on attack percent. Now, it's a lot to understand, I know, but trust me, if you're going for autos or you for your cup, you need physical damage more than you need attack percent. Unless the attack percent just has godly substats like we were talking about before. So in the long run, starting out, if you get a elemental bonus for a character that you use that uses a lot of elemental skill damage, or a big part of their damage is elemental skill or elemental damage if they're a catalyst user, I would highly suggest that you put elemental damage bonus for that element, because it will make their their skill or their normal attacks with their catalyst a lot higher than if you put attack percent of the same caliber. Last but not least, we have headpieces. Now, headpieces again are the only ones who can get crit rate, crit damage. Now, for your main DPS, if you get a crit rate or crit damage piece, I would like really suggest that you put one of those on. So if you put one of those on, you don't have to worry about getting both of them in the substat. If you put crit damage, you only have to get pieces that have crit rate in their substats. That'll lessen what amount of luck that you need to build your character good. Again, I don't have a lot of luck. See, I built this piece and all of my fucking rolls went into defense and flat attack rather than crit rating energy recharge. But you know what? You gotta use what you gotta use to get what you want, basically. So I'm gonna get another piece in the future, but till then, I'm rocking what I have. Now, the last thing I will talk about is rarity. When it comes to the rarity of your flower or feather, me personally, I always go for the 5-star if I can, because 5 stars just gives so much more value. Like a maxed out 5-star goes up to 20, but a maxed out 4-star only goes to 16. And also a 5-star 16 has more value than a 4-star 16. And also the 5-star can even go even higher and give you another role in your substats. But like, unless the 4-star just has godly substats and you don't want to give it up, or it's part of a set that you need and you don't have any 5-stars in that set, I always go with 5-star, hands down, because it gives you a lot more. Like, even if the substats are fucking subpar, it doesn't matter. Like, you can use that flower to get a better flower in the future. Like, it's not that big of a deal when it comes to flowers and feathers. Now, when it comes to timepieces, cups, and headpieces, I personally think that it doesn't matter 100% what rarity it is, as long as you have the right main stat, because you can always use a 4-star attack percent piece until you get a 5-star attack percent piece. Like, it doesn't really matter as much, because while it does give you a lot more value, you might need this Crimson Witch piece because you don't have a lot of Crimson Witch pieces to put on your Diluc or your Zhangling or your Klee. So when it comes to timepieces, cups, and headpieces, it is perfectly fine to put a 4-star on your character until you get a 5-star piece that you want. And if, because like, see, I have attack percent 5-star pieces like that are free, but I don't have any Crimson Witch 5-star pieces, so I'm not gonna switch to a 5-star piece and take away that plus 15 pyro damage. Like, it's not going to give me more value in the long run. Now, with if you're going for crit rate, crit damage on your headpiece and only crit rate, crit damage, of course I will go with 5-star, because it gives you a lot more value. Everything is really subjective. There's no perfect piece that goes for every single character. You can get any piece that you want as long as it boosts your character that you're using and makes them do their job better. It is perfectly fine to use a 4-star over a 5-star. That is perfectly fine. I don't have any 5-star pyro pieces, but I have a 5-star 4-star pyro piece. That's perfectly fine. It does not matter. it again, it does not matter if you use a 4-star over a 5-star. You don't have to use 5 stars if you're taking away a set piece, a set bonus, or you're giving them attack percent over elemental damage. Like, it's not going to give you more value in the long run. Alright, I want to thank anybody who made this far to the video. I just wanted to make a video on artifacts because, as I've said, I'm in a few communities that for Genshin Impact, and when I see people asking about what artifacts should I use or whatever, I see a lot of misinformation or a lot of information that is really personal and assume that you have everything that you need to do that certain build. Well, I'm just giving you general information so that when you do get that piece that you need or the piece that you want and want to know how to use it, you have information to build around that piece. Now, I want to make more content on Genshin Impact in the future that is helpful to people. So if this video does well, then I will make more videos on artifacts because I have a lot of ideas on artifacts that I haven't seen big content creators do. So if you like this video, just give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, you can leave a question in the comments. I will be using my Discord again soon, but I haven't had it set up for Genshin Impact. I have it set up for my esports teams that I did last year, so it's not complete, but it will be soon. So for now, just leave a question in the comments. If you disagree, you can leave that in the comments. So on your opinion, if it's an educated opinion, because I'm trying to learn more about this game. But with that being said, I'll see y'all in the next video if there is a next video. If not, I'll see you later. Alright, peace.